everybody? R&B Sports here. And what a crazy week of sports we had here, Rich.
Every week it gets crazier.
Wacky.
Wackle-doodle do.
Crazy.
All right, host.
Where do we even begin? Do you want to go? Do you want to start off with football or basketball? Leave that up to you.
Do some foosball.
Some football. Start off with the Dallas Cowboys. That's every year.
What else is new?
What else is new? I feel bad. I feel bad for my homies that are Cowboys fans. There's that one person that I'm just like I would talk shit to.
I actually really like Dallas this year. As opposed to all the other years, I just wanted them to lose because I imagine it's the same how people feel about Laker fans because Dallas is like a household name. So it's just you just want to see them lose. But this year, go ahead. Sorry.
A lot of Cowboys fans are Lakers fans.
Yeah,
I have noticed that too.
It's the ultimate bandwagon. But I actually did like their team this year. I like their defense a lot. But I think towards the end, like the last 3-4 weeks, their defense was kind of letting up. But they did their job against the Niners this last Sunday. So really on Dak.
Got to give Dan Quinn his props there. I personally blame Kellen Moore. If it was me, I would say blame Kellen Moore. I think bad play calling. At the end there, I don't know why the hell they were not trying to Hail Mary it.
Okay, I can agree with that, but everything else I disagree with. They ran the ball 30 times. They couldn't run. Niners had the number one number one defense, period.
I just think it's unfortunate because the 49ers have the number one defense. They were stopping the run, stopping Pollard and Zeke.
Yeah.
So they couldn't get nothing going. So Dak had to throw the ball.
Yeah. But here's the thing. Dak is getting paid all this money to be that guy. He has to step up. He threw 2 picks. It's that simple.
And even maybe scrambling some more too.
Like some of them is maybe on Kellen Moore a little bit, but most of it's on Dak, man. Tell me if Joe Burrow, you put any elite quarterback, do you think they would have gave you a better shot? I mean, we're not going to even say like Skip said they could have put in Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush should have won that kind of game. I think that's cap.
Skip really said that? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I just saw that he threw his jersey away.
That was funny. That'll be in our weekly report. Go check that out. That's on our shorts page for all my YouTube people and then TikTok. That'll be out soon. Hopefully by the time this episode comes out, the bloopers and weekly report will be up. So probably Thursday. Right now it is technically Wednesday. It's January 25th, but we like to shoot at 3 a.m. So yeah, it's our Tuesday still.
And also going back to Kellen Moore, speaking of him, I heard that I saw a report today that he has an interview with the Panthers, I think for the head coaching position there. And a lot of people want to interview our defensive coordinator for the Broncos because he was the best coach on our team.
Arguably.
What was it? El Giro Rivero or something like that? I think that's his name.
No idea what his name was, to be honest with you. I didn't watch a single. I watched the first 4 games of the Broncos, and I was like, I know where this is going.
I think me and you were both there when it was basically when we lost to the Colts. That's just when we both just started watching. Watching.
Well, I actually was go see them in person, though I wish I could have not have. But SoFi is a beautiful stadium, so I did enjoy that I went. It just sucks. It just sucks seeing Denver because we didn't lose. Was that overtime against the Chargers? I know we lost 19-16.
It might have been overtime.
We lost so many 16 games.
Yeah,
but
16.
I'd argue our defensive coordinator is probably in terms of how impressive his job was considering what he had. Denver has good pieces, but the fact that he was able to have this defense performing at such a high level when the offense was statistically one of the worst offenses we've ever seen in football, I think like For example, if you compare this to Niners D, Niners have a great D, but they have a lot of talent and their offense gets the job done. Denver, we just have defense. So like it's almost more impressive. I think it is more impressive actually. So
it really is.
I hope he doesn't leave, but I understand if he does.
But and then Sean Payne, if the Cowboys do fire Mike McCarthy, there's a report of that coming out too, that
he would be more likely than coming to us in Denver. So
no, I think that
I think Sean Payton would come to us over Dallas.
Yeah, well, no, I think it would be more. I mean, we are the leading candidate, but if Dallas opens up, he would go to Dallas.
Yeah,
definitely.
I said there's no way. Dallas is their window to win is right now. We're still like we're kind of in that window, but not really.
Just like our coworker said, I think he like lives in the like Dallas area too. So.
Oh, Sean Payton.
Yeah.
I if I'm Sean Payton, I would definitely I'd pick them over us. Who knows what our situation's like, man? It's terrifying in Denver.
It really is.
But hey,
Cowboys definitely have a better outlook of the season than we do. It's just like there's so much to fix.
Well, the funny thing is, it's
with the Broncos.
Well, with the Broncos and Cowboys, really what the question is just the quarterback. That's really what comes down, because Cowboys, you're not going to be looking. Maybe you try to go get a receiver. That's why I still think they should have gave Amari Cooper the money. I don't care what anyone says.
I don't think so. He was getting overlooked by CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, but those two should have made it work, period. You're saying Dak?
They could have, but Amari Cooper, I think, is better putting up better numbers
with Jacoby Brissett. So, like, what does that say about Dak? All I'm saying, because that's why I mentioned Denver and the Broncos, because the QB play is questionable. Because does Dallas, like, okay, here's a great example. If Brady decides not to go back to the Bucs, do you think Dallas would try to get Brady over Dak? Would you want Brady over Dak?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
He's not. He should have retired 2 years ago.
I do think he took a little bit of a drop this season. He's had
a little bit.
I mean, in terms of, I'm not going to blame all the losses.
He was basically like Peyton Manning in his last year.
I would know. Nothing was bad as Peyton is last year. Peyton could barely throw it 5-10 yards. Brady, like, misses guys, kind of. Then again, the dude's 45, 46. Like, if it's a one-year deal, I could see Dallas doing it if they don't think about signing Dak or keeping Dak long-term.
I'm sure if you look up the numbers of accuracy, Peyton Manning, his final season, and then this year, if Tom Brady does retire, which I think should be his last season.
There's no way in heck.
I think they add up or equal out.
There's no way in heck that Tom Brady had a worse year than Peyton in his last year. Got me. So he was 66% this year. Let's see Peyton's last year. And his average, by the way, for Tom Brady is 67.5. So he was a little bit below average on what he averages for completion percentage. Completion percentage last year. All right, Peyton. 61.9. Almost 5% worse than Brady. And now, since it came, speaking of football, it came to my attention that apparently if Joe Burrow retires, he will have the best.
He's the most accurate.
He's at 68.48. So Brady's at 67. So, like, we're talking about 1% better, which is not that much. Actually, no, Brady's at 64, excuse me, for his career. So he is, oh my God, did I really just do that? So Brady's actually over his completion percentage this year.
Well, I guess you proved me more wrong.
Hey,
it just definitely looked like it because, like...
Oh, no, every game I've watched, Brady's looked bad. He's like, he's underthrowing guys. He's not throwing guys open at the right time. I think a lot of it is, a lot of the throws I've seen were miscommunication, but I don't get that. They're like, him and Mike Evans had a miscommunication in the playoffs. I was like, y'all had a whole year together. Plus,
you guys won a Super Bowl together.
Yeah, how is there still like mix-ups? I don't know. If I'm Dallas, I would do it. Over Dak. It's probably how much I don't believe in Dak that I'd take a 46-year-old Tom Brady. But hell, I'd take a 46 over Tom Brady over a 33 Russell Wilson right now. So
besides Brady, I don't think there's anybody else that the Cowboys can really look at.
I
Derek
mean,
Carr.
yeah, but nah. Derek Carr is, you're basically getting the white.
You're downgrading.
You're getting the white Dak Prescott, and a lot more inconsistent. Actually, no.
Okay, Dak Prescott's way better than Derek Carr. Let's.
Yeah, probably. I think the moniker is Dak is the Black Kirk Cousins. I think that's probably more accurate.
That's fair.
Shrinks up in primetime game. I mean, he had a great game against Tampa. Yeah, what, 5 touchdowns? But
now, let's go with the early Super Bowl picks. Who do you think is taking the Super Bowl?
The way the Bengals looked against Buffalo was very impressive, but Buffalo has no defense. But Joe Burrow is very consistent in the playoffs. Here's what I predict. If the Chiefs win, I think Eagles win it all. If the Bengals win, I think Bengals win it all. That's kind of where I'm at.
I'm gonna ride this horse till the end now.
He's going Niners.
No, I think it's gonna be Bengals and Niners in the Super Bowl. I think the Niners defense can stop the Eagles.
Niners defense does remind me a lot of Denver's defense the year we won. So that's kind of why I can kind of see it. The Eagles don't have a sorry defense. Actually, Eagles are number 2 in defense. Mm-hmm. So this would be number 1 D versus number 2 D. So I think what it comes down to is, can Brock Purdy outperform Jalen Hurts? And Eagles love to run, but
going back to our first episode, do you think Brock Purdy's the future now?
He is playing great, but I hate to do this. Trent Dilfer did the same thing when he took over, and he won a Super Bowl, and he didn't do anything else after that. So early, it's hard to tell. He is very poised, though. He's a lot like Joe Burrow.
He's 8-0 as a starter.
True, but you can ask Brett Maher. All it takes is a couple misses for it to go to your head, a couple losses. So, I with the talent he has, I can't just automatically say, oh, he's got it, because he's got Kittle, he's got McCaffrey, he's got Debo, he's got the best offensive coordinator in the league. Like it's kind of hard to fail. Look at almost every quarterback in that system has done something. Trey Lance obviously broke his leg, but I guarantee you they would have figured that out. So I think it's Jalen Hurts versus Brock Purdy, and then we're just going to see who outperforms who. Because the defenses are going to show up, but...
Now, the Niners situation with their quarterbacks.
49ers.
I think one of them has to go.
They don't.
Brock Purdy is totally capable of at least being a backup quarterback. The second string.
Well, no, they will. This is what they're gonna do. If he gets them to the Super Bowl, and if they win, Brock Purdy's a starter. They keep Jimmy G, and they might. But here's the thing: they traded so much to get Trey Lance.
That is true.
Maybe they give up Jimmy G. Yeah, they've had a drama-filled season. And the thing with the Niners, though, they always get hurt. That's what sucks about the Niners. They always get hurt somehow.
I know Josh will probably tune into this too at some point, but
you mean Brandon?
Because me and him were talking, he was like, who's gonna take over for quarterback if they do get rid of Dak? Aaron Rodgers. He was like, I don't really want Aaron Rodgers. And then, you know what? Jimmy Garoppolo wouldn't be a bad option either.
Yeah, I would take Jimmy G if he's there, but I don't think Jimmy G is that much better than Dak.
He's capable of taking you to a Super Bowl, though.
Yeah, but Jimmy G didn't do it by himself. He had all these offensive weapons, and he had a great defense.
And you know what? He's accurate too. He's accurate with his passing.
But he doesn't throw it deep. At least Dak will take chances. I don't see it as an upgrade. Hell, if I'm the Cowboy, I would try to get Trey Lance, try to see. But then again, they're in a win right now mode. So I don't know. QB problems? Never heard of it.
Us and the Colts, honestly.
Yeah, we're struggling.
But I know we've been talking about doing this subject. And it just needs to happen.
Oh, sophomores?
Sophmore QBs. Who's the best? Now I think Trevor Lawrence makes his case.
Oh yeah, he made it to the playoffs.
Maybe being the best out of that class. And then Justin Fields. I was saying Justin Fields and then Trevor Lawrence. I think Trevor this season, Trevor Lawrence proved himself.
I agree. I think here's the tough thing because Jags started off good, then they were garbage, and then they ended the season very well. And then Trevor Lawrence did have a great game against the Chargers. Still on the Chargers for blowing a 27-0 lead.
That's crazy.
Funny enough, as a Denver fan, I really like the Chargers team. I don't know. I've always liked the Chargers. They've always been like exciting to watch back when they had LaDainian Tomlinson. Like even when we were getting screwed by them, they had Darren Sproles. They had so many playmakers. Like it was at least entertaining while we're getting fucked. But I think Trevor Lawrence, he made it to the playoffs. Justin Fields did not. Justin Fields has the number 1 pick. He did play great this year, but I will say Justin Fields ran the ball so much. He didn't really he ran for like 600, 700, 800 yards maybe. So it's like, it's a little one-dimensional. Trevor Lawrence was making timely throws, clutch throws. They just ran into a bigger team, a better team. That's all it was. But for how bad his rookie year was, this is a good step going forward for Jags fans because they weren't expected to do much, especially mid-season. The fact they won the division, even though their division sucks.
We beat them.
We beat them, for God's sakes. So, actually, the only division we beat was their division.
Actually, we lost to the Colts.
Well, we beat the Texans.
Beat the Texans.
We could almost beat the Colts.
Did we play the Titans?
Remember the Titans? I don't believe we did.
So we might have went like 2-2 in their division.
We only won 4 games. We beat the Chargers. We beat
the Cardinals and we beat
Cardinals, and then those 2.
The 49ers.
Oh, so we won 5.
Yeah.
Wow, look at Denver go. That's how little I've been paying attention. But I think, Trevor Lawrence, he would have to win the sophomore battle. I do think Justin Fields, as running, like fantasy-wise, he's an amazing prospect now. Because you're like, oh, this guy is going to run everywhere. But they also, now they have footage for next season to see if they can kind of try and stop him from running as much. And plus, if they're smart, they're going to tell him you can't be running this much anyways.
You need to kind of build something around him, too, because Darnell Mooney is not it.
He's not it, but he's still a good piece. Like, he's a good piece.
He's not good to be a number 1 option.
Yeah, he's not good enough to be able, but he could be like a Tyler Boyd in with like a T. Higgins and a Jamar Chase. Like he could be that third guy. Chase Claypool, they traded. I don't think Chase Claypool has to be the guy, but he's big for nothing. Shout out Cortland Sutton. Sorry, I'm just petty. Hopefully you can catch some balls this offseason. It's easy for you to say, nerd. You're just sitting at home.
Notice how we haven't mentioned anything about Zach Wilson or Mac Jones.
Yeah.
And then also, I think wasn't
Mac Jones wasn't a sophomore, was he?
And then also Davis Mills.
Yeah, Davis Mills. I don't think it was Mac Jones.
No, Mac Jones was.
He's a sophomore?
Yeah, he was the 13th pick that year. So it went. Oh, and then Trey Lance was part of that too.
Yeah, but that doesn't count because he broke his leg. Zach Wilson. At least not the worst Wilson. I mean, is the worst Wilson, I should say. Excuse me. That would be disrespectful to Russell Wilson. He was great once, but now Zach Wilson, that project is over. That ran its course. They're gonna be looking for someone. They might get Derek Carr. I could see that.
No, I would roll with Mike White.
If you can get Derek Carr, I'm not a fan of Derek Carr. I don't think he has it. I'm not a believer, but I would take
Mike White though.
Yeah, but Derek Carr though.
Mike White's better.
He's not better than Derek Carr.
No.
He's not better than Derek Carr.
White he's accurate.
Yeah, you see one game, you're like, he's Jesus reincarnated.
Every time he's come in there and had to like.
Yeah, when he's a substitute teacher, he's awesome. When he's your homeroom teacher, he sucks ass. At least with Derek Carr, you can live and die with that. There's no consistency with Mike White.
I don't know about that. I could see consistency with him.
You're really saying Mike White over Derek Carr?
Yeah. Wow. I will go there.
Over Baker Mayfield?
Yes.
Oh, okay, at least we can agree there. I was about to really fucking ream you.
I would take Derek Carr over Baker Mayfield though.
Yeah, same. I take a lot of things over Baker Mayfield. I take an extra shift. I pick up an extra shift just so that Baker Mayfield wouldn't be on my team.
I would take Derek Carr over Sam Darnold.
Yeah, that's obvious. But Mike White?
Mike White over Sam Darnold. And Sam Darnold
Yeah,
is
I would agree with that.
Quarterback.
I would agree with that. But not over Derek Carr. Derek Carr's not garbage. He just doesn't have it.
Either.
Yeah, but he's better than Mike White. He's so much better.
No, anybody in the comment section, let us know.
Anyone in the comment section, agree with me because y'all know it.
Agree with me.
He's had more 4,000-yard seasons than Mike White has had seasons. Period. I can't believe I've never thought I'd see the day I would be defending Derek Carr when I don't even like him as a quarterback. But here I am because you want to speak blasphemous.
Just give Mike White a chance and he will prove you wrong.
A whole season.
A whole season.
So if I'm the Jets and I can get Derek Carr, I'm like, nah, let's see if Mike White's got it.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you have the option to get Brock Purdy.
They're not going to do that with Mr. Irrelevant. What are the odds of that? I don't care what anyone's... Give Purdy a whole year. Give him a whole year after this year. Then we'll see if he's the truth. He's got the best offense in football. Outside of maybe the Chiefs. In terms of coordination.
Especially since they added Christian McCaffrey, too. Speaking of Christian McCaffrey, I heard that the Cowboys are actually stopping him, too.
Stopping him? Oh, yeah. They were bottling him up. He didn't do much, but still didn't matter because Dak threw 2 picks. Yeah, but the Kittle drive was like... Kittle, like, it broke out, but it was really a big play. He just had he caught it off his face, bobbled it for like 30 yards, and that was just a big play that set things off. So, because you're going, just to recap, you're going Bengals, Niners, and then I think I'd go Eagles, Chiefs, or Bengals, probably Bengals, Eagles, or Bengals, Niners.
Honestly, the Bengals kind of own the Chiefs.
Yeah, well, Joe Burrow owns most of the elite quarterbacks, but... I think the Bengals have a better team than the Chiefs because, like, really, what Mahomes is doing is like what Peyton did and Brady did in their early years. He's just making like randoms good as hell.
Mahomes is hurt too. He can't scramble.
This is true.
His ankle's still kind of fucked up.
Yeah, he has a high ankle sprain, so that is true. But we'll see from the pocket.
That's definitely gonna be interesting to watch. So we'll see what happens.
Are you gonna give them the pass then if the Chiefs lose? Like, if Mahomes was healthy, I mean, I feel like you kind of have to. Because that's a big part of Mahomes' game.
A lot of Chiefs fans would probably do that.
I think I would agree, though. Because Mahomes' game is predicated off of scrambling and making basically broken plays. That's what Mahomes does best. Like, that's a QB, or you look at him, he has it. Because he doesn't need a playbook. He is the playbook. He'll make something up. Is it sustainable? We'll probably see. But it's working for now. That's for damn sure.
Speaking of injuries and everything... it's just like we'll shift our focus to basketball now. It's just like the Boston Celtics right now. Half of our team's hurt right now. Karma, you say?
For being a white Aryan city that loves to cause riots. I don't know where I'm going. It just happens. It's the course of an NBA season. Injuries happen. We've had, I think our starting lineup, we've had like 20 different starting, and we're somehow still like 12th in we're like tied, or like we're basically in the hunt for the playoffs, and we're basically doing it by the scraps. Like, it's a good thing you guys are in first. It's good to have injury problems when you're in first because you're not really losing much.
I think it's fine because like I think we should probably start giving these guys some rest and everything. Tatum needs surgery on his wrist. They're saying that he's having issues with his wrist right now. And I honestly think he should just get the surgery so then he can maybe miss a few weeks.
Yeah, he should get
back in time for the playoffs and everything. I don't know if he's like wanting to get it or not. I just say just get it done and over with.
You might as well. We're still January. It depends how bad. I mean, if you need surgery, it doesn't sound like that's too good. Or if he could just play through it. But he ain't Kobe. Kids nowadays are soft. You know who would play through a torn wrist? Jordan.
Honestly, Tatum likes to channel in his inner Kobe, so
that's true.
Kobe didn't really like to sit out.
Nah, he didn't believe in that. He was a firm believer in fans pay a lot of money to see you, and we do. Oh, we do. You got to perform if you're.
That's why I was happy to see Tatum when we went to the Nuggets Celtics game. It was
I was happy when I saw Kobe's last game, and he was barely able to walk at like 37, but he still played the first quarter. He couldn't play the
Knocked
rest.
down a 3. Yeah.
That was the nosebleed days. I don't get the nice tickets. It's good to be white.
We're also going to the Nuggets Mavericks game.
Oh yeah, we are.
15th.
Yeah, we're sitting in row BB. So I'm super excited. Well, one, my mom gets to go and watch her favorite player, Luka, because as you know, my mom is Serbian. So she loves Jokic and she loves all our Balkan homies. So that's what we're doing. We're even I just bought a Luka and Jokic jersey. I got the Luka City Mavs one, the City edition for the Mavs, and then the Jokic like kind of navy blue like this with the red. And she's gonna cut it in half, front and back way, and then put the opposite back on the other front, and then stitch it up, and then I'll have like Mavs on the front, but then Jokic on the back, Nuggets on the front, Doncic on the back. And then hopefully, Luka and Jokic can sign her Serbian flag or the jerseys. And I'm excited. But I'm really excited about is the leg room. We're not going to have anyone in front of us. So that means if we want to get up to go piss, get up to go get something, we're not in anyone's way.
We might be able to even get in early, too. Because I think they are like VIP tickets.
I hope so. So that'd be awesome. But let's see. February 15th. Hopefully everyone's healthy.
Hopefully no rim delays.
Knowing my luck, Denver will probably blow them out of the water because I'm just a good luck charm for the Nuggets. Every game I've gone to, Jokic 30-point triple-double and a blowout 40-point. Nuggets fans are...
Yeah, the Celtics, I think we lost by what, like 20?
Yeah, but that game was over like...
We honestly probably could have left for the rim delay, but I wanted to...
Yeah, but... You have to get the most what you pay for. We stayed almost the whole time for the Lakers blowout last year. That sucked.
That game just pissed you off from the beginning.
It was doomed. It was all doomed. I want the games I want like a Laker game in Staples Center. I just want a tight game with a potential game winner. Mm-hmm. But that's what every fan wants. You want to be the one that goes to the game with the game winner, or like the. Like I want to see a playoff game, but man, those tickets are stupid expensive. We're talking like like where we're sitting is like $1,000 for a playoff game, and it's like $245. I think I spent $245 per. So it's like it'd be nice because it's playoff atmosphere, but I'd want a game 7, like at least make it like like a final. But then again, that's probably like $1,500 a ticket. Who freaking knows, man? It's I wish. Get me a trust fund Asian girl, wrap my legs around her, start a life. Talk about the Rui Hachimura trade and what this means for LeBron's legacy.
Jump into that.
I think this makes us number 1 contenders. I think we're gonna win it all this year. I think Rui's gonna average 30 when he starts playing. I think AD is going to cryogenically freeze himself until there's a cure for whatever his illness is. For getting hurt all the time. I think LeBron's going to hype in the hyperbolic time chamber, go back 20 years. Then he's a fresh 20-year-old. He comes out the vault, and then it's going to be Rui, LeBron, and a fresh AD, and the league's going to be scared. And then I wake up.
Yeah, Richie, so now close your eyes.
Okay.
Now open them. Lakers still suck.
I think if AD can stay healthy with the addition of Hachimura, I think we could be, if AD's healthy and producing, Lakers can be a 5 to 6 seed. I think tops. If AD is hurt on and off, I think we can squeeze into the play-in with the addition of Rui, because Lakers have been playing pretty well the last month or two, considering everything. When we've been good teams, it's just. You got to be able to shoot. Hopefully, Rui, if Rui we can get him up to like 18, 19, shooting at a high clip from 3, then we have a really good chance. And please, AD, just stay healthy, man.
We play each other coming up for part of Rivals Week.
I think it's the game AD comes back, so.
I hope that all our people are healthy.
I'm pretty sure he'll be on a minute restriction anyways. Yeah.
Today against the Heat, no Jaylen Brown.
That's trash. Yep.
No Malcolm Brogdon.
Who cares? He's garbage.
No Horford.
He's old.
No Time Lord.
Who's that?
And no Marcus Smart.
Marcus Ass, Time Stop, Jalen Doodoo, Al Horford, and then who's the other one?
Malcolm Brogdon.
No, yeah.
That's like basically our whole team.
That's your whole team. Oh, dude, welcome to the Lakers. We haven't done like Austin Reeves for a month. I don't know what's going on. Unless we have a back-to-back. That's probably why he didn't play. But I don't know. We like need to win these games.
Ryan at?
I forgot who picked him up. Somebody signed him to a 10-day.
Oh, it was the Timberwolves.
Yep. That's the they're pretty desperate. Nah. He laterally, he's just not fast enough on defense. I don't know. I thought Troy Brown was a rookie. I didn't know he was a Timberwolf or a Wizard.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
I thought he was a rookie.
So it was like basically like you guys had
the
part of the 2019 Wizards team.
We're the Washington Lakers right now. Hey, that team made the playoffs, so granted it was the East. You know, the easier conference. It's literally what it stands for.
They were probably what, like a 7th seed or something.
Yeah, they were a play-in team. They barely squeezed in. If anything, Rui does bring the Japanese market because he is Japanese born, so you get that part of. But I don't think LA.
Going back to the Asians that you were talking about earlier.
LA, little Asia, as I like to call it. It's just Asian city down in LA, so which is nothing bad about that. I love my Asians.
I think we covered everything for football, and trade deadline rumors. Celtics are linked to trying to get Jakob Poole, which he would be a good addition.
I would agree.
And then
you guys need size, and he's a pretty good shot blocker.
Yeah, he is. And then Willie Hernan Gomez. He's not getting much playing time with the Pelicans because he's kind of getting phased out with Jonas Valanciunas and Jackson Hayes.
If it ain't Wancho, if it ain't Bo Cruz, I don't want it.
The Cruz missile.
I can't even say about our trade because we already did it. So
you feel like you guys gave up way too much.
I thought we did. But. Yeah, so I first saw us at 3 second-round picks. But here's the thing. We still have a second-round pick next year. So we gave up one of those next-round picks, or next year second-round picks. And then we gave up a 2028 and a 2029. So that doesn't even matter because that's way in the future. And then Kendrick Nunn, who honestly is inconsistent. Didn't
do anything.
He doesn't really fit in the rotation too much. Anyways, we're so guard heavy. So I think it's basically we kind of stole him from the Wizards because you get a very development type player. He's 24 and you can sign him to an extension. And since it's
say that again.
He's
only 24.
Oh my god. He's so young. I love it. But he's like a development player.
Only 24.
Yeah, you'll be saying that when he's 40. He's only 40! Come on, Tatum! We'll win the finals one year! Yeah, I like it, though. I think it's better that, Rob did something instead of nothing.
Yeah.
But he's averaging 13 a game, I think 4 rebounds. But he's shooting 41% from 3. So I don't know why he didn't play tonight. He was suited, or not suited, but he was there. He just didn't participate. No. I can only assume we have a game tomorrow, and then that's what. Plus, we always lose to the Clippers. I already knew as soon as I saw us playing the Clippers, like, oh, that's an L. They've beaten us in regular season. Yeah, we're actually healthy now. Like actually healthy and actually performing.
If I'm the Clippers, I would move them. Honestly, I would have to agree with you on that one. I just don't see them doing anything. That's another thing we can elaborate more on is the Los Angeles Clippers this season. Like, you would think they would be a winning team, maybe like a 5th seed.
Yeah, but the thing is, they didn't have Kawhi for the bulk of it.
I know, but
so here's the thing about moving them: they gave up so much to get these two guys, and they've only had one legit season together. That was the bubble. And they choked.
They choked the 3-1 lead to the Nuggets.
Every year since that, it's been riddled with injuries. So you have to, like, right now they're playing healthy. They have to play this out. And then if they get injured at the end or something before playoffs, whatever, like they have to try to get the most out of this asset because they gave up so much for it. Like they've already put all their eggs in this basket. They've got to.
But that's the story of the Clippers, though. They did this one time before with Blake Griffin and Chris Paul.
I know.
They did everything to get Chris Paul.
I know.
Where did that get them?
They should be moved out of LA. It's insulting to have them playing on the same floor as Lakers. Like Boston Lakers, it's a cool rivalry. I really don't like Clippers. I'm one of those grandpas on the porch like, get off my lawn. Every time I see a Clipper.
That's how I feel with like the Warriors and the Heat. I hate those teams.
Yeah, but you hate them because they're good. I hate them because it's territorial.
No, they're annoying.
Annoyingly good.
Because
you can't even say they're good.
watching the game today against the Heat, I was like, Bam, I fucking hate you, Bam.
You have no bigs. So I think the Jakob Poeltl it's a must. Well,
Time Lord's hurt.
Even if Time Lord was in, Bam would eat his ass for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yes, he would. Yes, he would.
Are you kidding me?
He would stop time to eat his ass. And then Time Lord controlled time to fast forward.
You're trying to get a reaction out of me now.
I still think Bam would. He wouldn't dominate him, but he'd still get 20 and 10 on maybe like 15 shots.
That's just what Bam's gonna do, though. Like he did that today too, and I don't even think like Tyler Herro. He shot like shit today. I think he was like 5 of 20.
Yeah, shocker. Tyler Herro shot like shit, and yet you still think he's better than Jordan Poole. Let's talk about that really quick. You think Tyler Herro, the man who has a Jack Harlow song named after him, is better than Pool Party Jordan Poole?
Yes.
I can't even put into words how wrong you are about that. Tyler Herro.
Jordan Poole is that cockroach that you just can never fucking get rid of. I hate him so much.
Because he's good. He is ridiculously talented. He is insanely talented. He has so many creative ways to finish.
But you know what? It's all good, though. We beat the Warriors. We beat them. We beat their ass. It felt good.
Yeah. Now do it for a 7-game series.
We can.
You believe so?
Yeah, we're 1-1 this season.
So you're tied.
Season series.
So
they beat us on their home floor. We beat them on our home floor. It's a fair trade.
All right. I'm just saying, if Tatum goes ghost mode when Wiggins is guarding him again, I don't know how to save you.
Not happening.
It did happen.
Andrew Wiggins got lucky.
He got lucky.
Yeah, because he's not a defender.
In a 7-game series, he clamped Tatum.
He's not a defender though.
He was that series.
No.
Yes.
It's not happening with Andrew Wiggins. It just was just like it just happened for it. Like I have no words for it.
Exactly. Jordan Poole not better than Tyler Herro. That is.
And I hate both of them. I hate Tyler Herro and I hate Jordan Poole.
But you'd rather have Tyler Herro.
I would rather have Tyler Herro.
Jordan Poole would be the ultimate 6th man for the Celtics. He would come in and just average 20, 25.
Derek White's better.
Oh my God. I almost had to stop recording. Derek, that's just, see, now you're trying to get me going. That's the real difference. Unbelievable. We got about 13 more minutes, Buckaroo. I don't know what else to talk about. It would give Retro an easier time to edit less.
Yeah, well, that'll end this episode on this note with Tyler Herro being better than Jordan Poole.
Okay.
And yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in yet again.
Yep. A little bit shorter this time, so maybe a little bit more digestible. An hour is a long time. I honestly genuinely think unless you have this going on in the background that you're not going to really sit down and watch, but that's just my Zoomer brain. We love our 30-second montages, aka shorts and TikTok. Make sure to go check those out.
Thank you all for your continued support. And we'll definitely see you guys next week.
Yep,
Have a good night.
Adios, amigos.